everyone, it's your girl Claudine Louise and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I've been taking a little break. I've been working on my book. It's a 21-day devotional. God willing, it should be published by next month in time for the holiday season. So today's video is a Q&A. The questions that came in that came from men and women regarding friendships, sex, and relationships, and much more. So stay tuned.
The rest all day, every day, I be chilling in the stress like, whoa. You can have my life like, whoa. You can look up in me, whoa. I'm in my soul, and I am not letting go. I'm saving my king in my own. I'm in love.
Very first question came from a man. And the first question that he asked me two questions. And the first question that he asked me was, women who are in a rush in finding a man. Bruh. Alright, I got like two things to say about this question. Alright, first of all, to the women who are in a rush in finding a man, stop. First of all, you look mad thirsty. You look desperate when you're in a rush like that. And you have to understand that when you rush, you can end up marrying the wrong man. You gotta understand that God's timing is not your timing. And I believe that God has someone for everybody. I am a strong believer of that. And so you have to make sure that you pray about it and you ask God to help you feel content. So that to the point where you don't rely on your boyfriend or your husband to supply you with stuff that only God can give you. However, I did say there are two things I want to say about this question. First, like I said, you look thirsty, you look desperate. God's timing is not your timing. Be patient. But the second thing is this. I want this man that asked this question to understand this. And it may sound like I'm contradicting myself, but please listen very carefully. To the young man that asked me this question, please listen very carefully. There are a lot of women who may feel like they should be in a rush to find a man because of the fact that biologically speaking, like to keep it real, it is best to have children in your 20s. By the time you reach 30, 31, 32, 33, you are more likely to have complications during childbirth. So therefore, that is why you find so many women in a rush to find a man. And I don't know if you are currently in a relationship or was in a relationship. And so I don't know if you ever experienced your girl just like, hey, like, just bringing up marriage a lot and stuff like that. The reason is some women, they are desperate, they are thirsty, they are forcing it, they're kind of stepping out the line. But there are some women out there that have a hard time communicating the fact that, hey, I'm not getting any younger, I really want some kids. And they just want to know that that man is not wasting her time. So in conclusion, to answer that question, it's all about balance. It's all about men and women, we just meeting each other halfway. Men, you got to understand, you can be like 60, 70 years old and you can have kids. Women, by the time we're like 33, 34, I mean, it's tough, you know, but I'm just going to have to emphasize that God's timing is not your timing. To the women out there who are rushing, do not rush. You don't want to end up with the wrong man. And to the man that asked me this question, I hope you understood where I was coming from. This could be a very tricky question, to be honest. All right, so question number 2 came from the same man. And this question, y'all ready for this? He said, women not holding themselves to a higher value. Don't get me started with this question. Do not get me started. To answer that question, I feel like it's sad how a man is asking women who aren't holding themselves to a higher value. That should tell us as women what a lot of men could be thinking. And it should help us realize that there are not a lot of women out there who don't know their worth. They don't know their worth. And like I said in my other videos, keep it classy and not trashy. And there is a man out there for you. You don't have to be something that you're not in order to catch a man's attention. A real man is going to appreciate you, is going to love you, But like I say in my other videos, keep it classy, not trashy, and know your worth. Question number 3. So this girl goes, talk about sex being for married people, soul ties. Okay. Sex is for married people. I mean, I don't even know what else to say about that. But I'm going to keep it real. I'm going to keep it real with you guys. In the church, and just not only in the church, but just in general, we are not taught that when you feel a certain way towards someone that you are attracted to or someone that you're in a relationship with, it is okay to feel like, I would do some things. But here's the thing. You need to understand that self-control is the key. Self-control is actually one of the fruits of the Spirit. So to answer that girl's question, in the Bible, it says it multiple times that sex is for married people. And so if you have stepped out and made a mistake and had sex before marriage, God is a God of love. When you repent, ask for forgiveness, He will forgive you, and keep on striving to, wait for marriage. So I have way more questions that came in. I cannot answer them all in this video, so I will have a part 2 to a Q&A for coming hopefully next week. Hopefully. So stay tuned for that. So please remember that Jesus breaks chains, and I feel like one of the fruits of the Spirit that I have addressed in this video is self-control. So please remember, everyone, God has someone for you. Be patient, pray about it, and at the right time, He will pour out that blessing. But it's important that we wait on Him so that we don't rush and make a wrong decision. I hope I didn't offend anyone. Those are not my intentions. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you know what to do. Listen, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. All right, I'll see you guys soon.
Jesus, yeah. Shots to the devil.